All right. First workout of 2023. Remember, we always start off strong. Always start the year off strong. No excuses. Let's see what this year brings us, right? Whew. I'm so bloated today. I know I sound like a chick. Oh, excuse me. I miss that 20-year-old metabolism. You put too much estrogen in water and food today. Trying to de-emasculate us men, but we won't allow it, will we? Masculinity to the end. Yeah, they still won't let me do live streams on my original account. I'm starting to think I'm not going to be allowed to do those there anymore. Oh well. If they cancel this one, I don't know what else I'm going to do. So I guess I better watch what I say, right? Not really. All right, for all you ladies or young ladies and young dudes out there like to dye your hair gray, stop it. You gotta earn these, man. These are earned. These are called wisdom highlights. Gotta earn that stuff. You wanna dye your hair blue, purple, red, I don't care. Just leave the gray alone. Gotta earn those. Now we gotta move over to the incline bench. The bench press will always be your basic core exercise for everything. It basically works everything in one shot. There we go. That's why most people always start off with a bench. Flat and then incline or whatever. It's your core, main core weightlifting exercise. Stay tuned though. A lot of Hapkido live streams coming up soon. Now I know I said at the first year I was gonna be deleting my Facebooks and Instagrams. Now I'm saving the Facebooks for a few more months, but they will be getting deleted. Okay, but there's some things that are coming up that I'm interested in seeing, so I don't want to miss out on that. Once I see all that, I'll be finito with Facebook. Now the Instagrams, I'm actually having fun for the first time with the live stream thing. I never, I don't know why I didn't try it before. I don't even realize that I could do it. So I'll probably be holding on to them for a while. But remember, just because I delete my Facebook doesn't mean you can't catch me on Wimkin, Gab, True Social, Gator, and of course my YouTube channels. So I understand, but like a lot of you probably don't, maybe are into the actual free speech platforms, and it's really fine. That's up to you. But I'll be there if in case you're interested in following me there. So anybody who follows me, I always follow them back, whether we get along or not. And remember, just because we don't see eye to eye, maybe politically or on some leadership in martial arts, doesn't mean I don't respect your right to your opinion on what you say. Because I do. I might not like it, but I always respect it. All I ask is you do the same in return. Oh yeah, I'm also on Minds too. That's another conservative social media platform. So you can also catch me on Minds. I've decided against going on Twitter. You know, Elon Musk seems to be doing a good job, but excuse me. Oh yeah, for any of you out there who actually believe Andrew Tate is guilty, get one brain cell, please. Okay. The man is not guilty. He's completely innocent. And if you can't see that, you're just filled with so much hate now that there's no helping you. You're lost in the dark, and you're gonna stay there, unfortunately. And I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to say that, but that's just the way it is. I mean, like I said before, I'm friends with a few celebrities that I actually talk to on Facebook, and there's one in particular. He's not a celebrity anymore. He lives in Australia now, and he's a great guy. I mean, he really is. I mean, he's full liberal for sure, but politics aside, he's an amazing individual, especially for somebody to just walk away from Hollywood the way he did. You know, when he could have had the world at his palm of his hands. But he's believing, you know, he's drinking the Kool-Aid of Andrew Tate being guilty, of course. For those of you who don't know what Andrew Tate is, he's probably the #1 social media influencer, world champion kickboxer, and I guess you could say like a coach for young men to be men and not be simps. And I'm not saying I agree with everything Andrew Tate says. I find everything he says pretty funny, actually, but the man's innocent. Come on now. But again, you believe what you want to believe. And just in case I am that 1% wrong about it, if he is guilty, then they should throw the book at him. Absolutely. But I strongly believe he's innocent and not guilty of it at all. So, again, I guess we'll see when all the evidence comes out. Oh, I just hurt my leg with this weight. Ouch. Does it hurt? Yes, ouch, ouch, ouch. Hit the kneecap. I'm telling you, man, to be the biggest, largest guy in the world, smash his knee, drop like a stone. Dalton Roadhouse. I used to be Dalton. Like I said in the last live stream I did, I was the cooler / head bouncer for quite a few nightclubs and gentlemen clubs in Pennsylvania and Philadelphia. So I used to be Dalton. Now I'm Wade Garrett. Can't read the name of clubs correctly. I say the Double Douche instead of the Double Deuce. All right, one more set, then we'll move into our shoulders. Utilizing both benches tonight. Flat bench, incline bench. Then we'll be sitting this all the way up to the top, and I'll be doing military presses. Of course, I gotta do my flies first. And remember, again, fellas, developing your shoulders, I believe, is the most important muscle group for development of the arms. At least it will fill everything out and just make everything more aesthetically pleasing. So make sure you do your shoulders. Okay, they're not the most fun exercise, I get that, but as far as the arms are concerned, most important, in my opinion anyway. Also this year, I definitely plan on putting in my own out my own series of Hapkido videos. A whole curriculum that anybody can follow if they'd like. If I can get them on a DVD format, that'd be great. I'd love to. And sell them, of course, but some for a really cheap price. I wouldn't, not one of these people out there who want to sell DVDs for 50, 60, 80 bucks a DVD now. It'd be something like $10, $15, maybe $12, something like that. It's gonna be a whole curriculum, and so if anybody can help me out with any ideas on how to do that with the editing and stuff, I'd really greatly appreciate it. So hit me up if you have any ideas for me. Appreciate it. I would really appreciate it. So let's move back over here. We're gonna start our deltoids, or in American terms, shoulders. Don't look at my butt. Okay. I'm not an object. Okay. I'm not a piece of meat. I'm somebody who deserves respect. I can see my mother right now going, oh God, oh Lord, spare me. I can hear her already. Face palming. All right. Now I'm feeling much stronger tonight, much better than I did my last workout of the new year. But again, like I said, that's gonna happen. Sometimes you're just not feeling strong, don't have much energy. You can't let that stop you. Okay? Have your bottle of water, do the work. Laziness is a bad habit and a hard habit to break and a habit nobody can afford. We'll actually be utilizing that bench for bicep exercises tonight as well, for just sitting down, single arm curls. I drop in weight with that because, believe it or not, it's actually harder to do the curls when you're sitting than when standing up. When you're standing up, you tend to have to be able to put your whole body back into it, so it gives you a little bit of an edge and advantage. But sitting down, it's just strictly arm, so it becomes more difficult. Excuse me. Now I know every year everybody makes New Year's resolutions. For those of you who made them this year, stick by them. Okay? If you say you're gonna do something, do it. Because the only thing a person really has in this world is their word, okay? And it's bad enough when you break your word to other people, but when you break your word to yourself, that's the worst, okay? So stick by any resolutions to better yourself and become your best you this year. Because ladies and gentlemen, who knows how much more time we have left anymore. And the world's gonna get so crazy where, God forbid, most of us go. If I'm gonna be one of those that go, I'm gonna make sure I look good when I go. All right, all right, all right. Let's move back over to the other bench. I think in these turbulent times, health should be the most #1 priority on your list next to taking care of your family. So get your health in order, get it straight, That doesn't mean having to go to the doctor's appointments every week and all that stuff. Okay? Nobody knows your body better than you. So fix yourself. You can't help others, you can't help your family if you're no good to yourself. You'll be no good to them. Keep your back arched whenever letting weights come forward in front of you like that, especially when they're heavy, like 50 pounds. Don't bend over like this. You're gonna hurt your back. Unfortunately for a lot of us old timers like me, we learn things by experience. So we hope when we pass down something to younger generations of men and women that we can help you to avoid from making those same mistakes. Because once you hurt your back, it's never going to be the way it was before. You'll never be 100%. So unfortunately, you know, try to learn from our mistakes when we tell you, and to avoid those situations from happening if possible. But injuries are going to happen in life regardless. I mean, you can hurt your back simply by walking downstairs and by accident slipping and whatever. Just do your best. Always be careful. Don't be clumsy. Don't get lazy. Don't get complacent. I'm always on constant high alert. Okay, maybe it's hazards of my profession, what I do. I'm constantly on high alert when I'm with my wife somewhere, when we're out. I'm always looking for other exits of restaurants, whatever. I never sit with my back to any doors. I'm always visual, keeping visual on everything and all my surroundings and everyone around me. I'm always looking for secondary or third or even fourth exits that may be accessible in case, God forbid, something horrible would go down. Even when I drive, I'm such a defensive driver, I always tick off the people behind me, but oh well. You can always go around me if you don't like it. Like, I'll come to a green light, I'll slow down going to a green light, because the way people are driving these days, a lot of people don't even care about the red light anymore. They want to go shoo. I refuse to be a statistic. It ain't gonna happen to me. It can be a pain in the backside kind of life to live, but in such a world that's so populated with dumbasses, excuse my French, for me anyways, I can't live any other way. I have to live that way. Even while we're working out, right now, when I'm trying to show you guys exercises and stuff, I'm constantly keeping a visual on the mirror in front of me, looking behind me. When I look in the camera, you guys, I'm actually looking behind me. You can see the two glass doors behind my head here. Okay, I'm constantly on a visual. Always. I already know where my secondary exit is over here in this gym. I'm aware of my surroundings at all times. At all times. Again, arch in the back. Drink some water, excuse me. I know people don't like to be on high alert because it can definitely burn you out. It can definitely stress you out, take away a lot of energy. I understand that. But in today's times, a lot of times when somebody becomes a victim, it's kind of their own fault as well. I mean, granted, listen, the majority of the blame always, falls on the assailant, the one who's the attacker or whatever the case would be. Okay, but responsibility of protecting yourself also falls on you. Okay, you can't always expect the cops to be around, and you most certainly shouldn't expect people just to be good, decent, law-abiding citizens, because the last few years, if anything, has shown us that is not the case. Okay, so the responsibility to protect yourself and your family falls on you. Okay, don't slack off. Being on high alert at all times can definitely drain you. I get that, but again, I'd rather be on high alert and be a little tired, or not exhausted per se, but be tired, maybe even exhausted, and know that nobody's gonna get the jump on me and my family. So I think the trade-off works. Okay. Granted, I understand that I don't look much like a victim, so the average street thug is not gonna necessarily target me. I understand that, especially by the way I carry myself and present myself. But some people don't care, especially when they have a gun and they see that you don't have a gun. Then they don't care at all. Then that's a whole different ball game, which is something I'm not gonna get into here. I have to get into, we have to get into martial arts class or something like that, or self-defense class, where I can explain better with that kind of scenarios. But remember, 9 times out of 10, the person just wants your money or your car keys or whatever. You just give that person, whoever's sticking a gun in your face, whatever they want. Okay? 9 times out of 10, just do that and you'll be fine. Whereas that 1% where, and you'll get the feeling, you'll know, okay, well, if I get this person whatever I want, they're gonna shoot me anyways. So if I'm gonna get shot and killed, I'd rather go out fighting, because I always have that slim chance that I'll prevail, and that person won't be around to mug anybody else. I tell you that. All right, I'm gonna put these back. I'm gonna grab the 30 pounders tonight, because again, sitting down doing dumbbell curls is much harder than standing. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use 35s. 30s are feeling too light. So we're gonna do 35s. I'm gonna put one 40-pounder back because I'm only gonna need one. We do sitting single arm, which is a little bit easier because I use my other arm as a brace. So when I do the same ones, you guys always see me doing these. This is used as a brace. This is used as a brace, so it makes it a little bit easier. But when doing these, it's all arm strength. So again, gotta work your way up. Once I'm doing these with 50 pounds, I got nothing left in the gym here. This gym doesn't have anything else higher than 50. Can't believe I've been out of high school almost 30 years now. This June will be 29 years since I graduated high school. Next year will be my class's 30th reunion. I'll try to make it. I'd like to introduce my wife to all my old friends. I've introduced her to a couple when we were still living in Pennsylvania. We called them out, like my good buddy Keith Bartle and them. But it's most of the people I graduated high school with that I say still friends. I mean, obviously not close friends, still on social media. But when we see each other, it's like old times. But they never met my wife, and I'd like them to meet my better half, my most better half. Unfortunately, my wife got the raw deal in this marriage. That's okay. She makes me want to be a better person. That's what matters. I need to hydrate. It's been warm the last few days here in North Carolina, thank God. At least here on the eastern part of the state. On the western part, like towards the Cherokee Indian Reservation or Asheville, I'm sure it's cold and they usually get hit with a lot of snow in the wintertime, so God bless them. But that's their cross they gotta bear. Like I said before, I wish my wife and I were living in Florida. But for her, she said it's too hot for her, Florida. So North Carolina sounds like a happy medium there. More happy for her than for me, though, I'll tell you right now. Put these back. And like always, show respect. I'm going to soak this down now, sterilize it. I mean, it is 2:30, 2:45, something like that, I think. Almost 3 o'clock. So I doubt anybody's gonna be coming to the gym, but you never know. It's 5:03. So I doubt anybody's be coming to the gym at this point, but you never know, that's the thing. Now into our single arms. All right. Whew. Hard for me to get this even out. All right, there you go. I guess it's about as good as I'm gonna get. Oh, excuse me. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Excuse me while I blow my nose. Oh, I also have a Rumble channel too, so you can also catch me on Rumble. YouTube, Rumble, Getter, Minds, Wimpkin, Gab, True Social. Okay, so after a few months, after I see some things play out that I'm waiting to see, I will be deleting all of my Facebooks, my last two pages I have up. And I'm going to keep actually Instagram for a while. I've been having fun for the first time with these live streams. So I also have my Instagram. But Instagram will be the only, I say, more left-leaning, liberal social media platform. It'll be the only one I have. The rest, again, I'll say one more time. Well, YouTube is liberal-leaning too, but so YouTube and Instagram. The rest will be all right-leaning. So YouTube, Rumble, Getter, Minds, Wimpkin, Gab, True Social. Okay, so you can follow me on any of those when you're ready to think outside the box of your little echo chamber liberal bubbles. You can follow me on there. If anything, you should just join them to make fun of us conservatives. Have fun, troll us. Why not? We like a good troll, actually. Six, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm starting to feel it. I'm having to put the weight up. It's getting too easy with the 40-pound dumbbell doing these. It's gonna be time to jump up to 45 pounds the next week or so. I bust a lot of stones. I do. I'm a ball breaker. I'll be the first one to admit it. I'm a super troll. I admit that too. But honestly, there's nothing but love, man. I have nothing but much love for pretty much everybody. But very few people that I can say that I dislike, generally dislike, and hate. I mean, I really can't think off the top of my head anybody I can say that I hate, actually. Hate's a very, very strong feeling in the word. And plus, if you're a true Christian and believe in the Bible, you're not supposed to hate anybody, even your worst enemy. So avoid hate at all costs. But again, people can't take a joke. F them. Six, seven, 8, 9. All right. Six, all right, I'm gonna put this 40-pound back and grab the 50. It's time to start our triceps. I made like a shake weight type of form there. That's the biggest scam. My goodness. Whoever came up with that bogus shake weight thing, scamming all those people buying it, they must have made a fortune off of that. What? My goodness. I wish I could be a scumbag like that. Don't think it was just some bogus thing I could sell to market, become rich, where it serves absolutely no benefit to anybody. But I just can't be that way. I can't. That's why you'll never see me ever try to monetize anything on my social medias. Never. I need money, I work for it. I work for a living. Okay? First off, I don't believe in anybody as a social media star. That's just bull, okay? People are falling for that nonsense, and you know, because they have so many followers that at one point they can become considered a social media star. Come on, get out of here. Hey, and listen, I'm a capitalist, okay? You making money off it, more power to you. But that's just not for me. I do this to have fun, and a lot of stuff I make, a lot of videos and content that I create, is actually just memories for me for when I'm, too old and using a cane to help me stand up, and I can't do anything anymore. It's just so I can reminisce back in my younger years to my middle-aged years and to my old years, to my ancient years, if I get to live that long. But yeah, I'm never monetizing nothing. I work for a living, okay? And I'm not giving you working class hero crap. That's not what I'm giving you right now, honestly. Okay? I work for a living. I have a job. If I'm gonna get rich, it's because I hit the lottery. All right. 1, 2, 3. Or like Joe Pesci's character, Tommy DeVito, in Goodfellas said, if I had any heart, I'd be out stealing for a living. And let's get one thing perfectly clear, people. Somebody who's come from some Italian descent, okay? Stop idolizing these La Cosa Nostra Mafia people, okay? They are nothing but murderers, crooks, scumbags, okay? They are nothing to idolize or look up to. And that's a fact. There's only two ways that life ends. In jail or in the coffin, 6 feet under. Okay, stop idolizing deviant behavior and murder. Okay? They are nothing to look up to. I get a kick out of those movies just as much as anybody does. Just as much as anybody else does, okay? Yeah, I get a kick out of them. But that's exactly what it is. I look at it as just entertainment. It's all bullshit. Okay? Now we're gonna do our tricep push downs. I hope everybody had a safe and happy New Year's Eve. If you got a little toasted, that's all fine and well, but hope you did it safely. And of course, I'm not surprised to hear that Philadelphia, where I was from, born and raised, that there's a lot of shootings New Year's Eve night. Philadelphians just can't behave themselves anymore. As much as I love that city, I hate it. I don't want to say hate, it's such a strong word. But I dislike it just as much. I've disliked what the people have turned into. The politicians that run that city, these all should be ashamed of themselves, especially the citizens. And that goes for family. Okay, that goes for family I have living there that perpetuate that type of classless, lawless activity mentality. You don't know how to act right, stay the hell home. Not everybody's impressed with your wannabe gangsta mentality or gangsta ways. Oh, I'm Billy Badass. I'm Tommy Tough Nuts. Put the gun down. Let me see who the real tough guy is. That's why I fear no young bucks today. Empty-handed, I fear none of you. None of you street punks anyways. A lot of young men today got into MMA field and stuff, and boxing, kickboxing, learn how to handle themselves. So I don't fear them, but I respect them. And I don't go in there half-cocked. Because I know 9 times out of 10, they'll probably whip my old ass. But trust me, they're not going to be leaving scrape or cut free. Guarantee you that much. But like I tell anybody, especially these young cats today, these MMA fighters that don't like my boisterous mentality, the way I am a Bella Fagula, they don't like it, I come off, that's perfectly fine when they challenge me. Like I said, I'm not here to fight anybody. It's a waste of time. I'm always ready to defend myself. But if I are to accept the challenge in the future, mind it, my stipulation is it's all stand up. You're not gonna grapple with me. Anybody who wants to fight me, it's gotta do it face to face, man to man. Standing up. We can kick, we can throw elbows, knees if you want, that's fine even. Leg kicks, that's fine. But like grappling, nah. For when I stop my game, at least stand up, we both have a 50% chance, right? But the ground is not my game, okay? I'm not gonna get dry humped because some guy has some gay tendencies that he's still in the closet about, and then risk them destroying my knee or my elbow or choke me out, risking damage to my brain from that. No, seriously, I mean, like, honestly, I'm not stupid. If I ain't got that kind of skill set in my repertoire, that's dumb for me to even accept something like that. But stand-up game, everybody has a 50% chance. Now, if you are comfortable, if you are confident in your all well-round abilities, then nobody should ever have a problem with that, okay? Anybody who has a problem with that and tries to make oh, you're scared to go to the ground. Yeah, I'm scared to go to the ground. Why can't we as men stand up, punch out? If they avoid that, it means it's because they're not confident with their stand-up game. And that's fine. If you're not confident with that, you should just say that. I'm already telling you right now, I'm definitely not confident with going to the ground. I learned a little bit of BJJ for myself to defend myself against the average schmo out in the street if the fight would ever go to the ground. But that's it. Okay? Now, MMA fighters are supposed to be well-rounded, right? They're supposed to train all aspects, so that they should have no problem with stand-up game only. If you're a pro fighter, don't even challenge me. Just knock it off. Grow up. If you're a pro fighter and challenging me, that's a lose-lose for you either way, okay? You beat me, what did you beat? Some nobody schmo who's old and out of his prime. If I actually, by some miracle, beat you, you lost to some old schmo who's out of his prime, okay? So just stop it. You're a pro fighter, you're supposed to conduct yourself better than that, okay? I'm the average schmo in the street. A little more trained, obviously, than the average schmo. But still, I'm a nobody, nonetheless, okay? Which means I'm allowed to act like a jerk once in a while. You as a pro fighter or not, okay? Hey, don't get mad at me. That's just the way it is, okay? That's the reality of it. That's a profession you chose to get into, and you chose wisely, and you became very, very good at it. But now there's things you cannot do that you used to be able to do. That goes with anything. Same with law enforcement, okay? They have to conduct themselves to a higher standard. They can't act like the way they were before when they were citizens. No. Now, nobody's forcing them to be cops. Nobody's forcing you to be a pro fighter. That's a decision you made. You made it on your own accord. So now you have to deal with the reality of sometimes you're not allowed to do things that the average person can do anymore. That's just the way it is. Don't get mad at me. Don't hate the messenger. Hate the profession you're in. All right. Back to the tricep push downs. We all love our tricep push downs. Again, I don't know how sturdy the phone is right now, so if it falls, God forbid it doesn't break. If it falls and the video stops out, restart it. Thank God for steroids. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, folks. I'm not on steroids. I don't need them. I got great genes from both my parents. I was just joking. Get a sense of humor. Whew. Damn. There we go. Last set for the triceps and onto our forearms. I joke around a lot. And like I said, I can't be one of the ultimate trolls and very outspoken and critical. And I can be a hypocrite too. I admit all my faults. But I really have nothing but much love for everybody, okay? And I want nothing but for everyone to succeed. I just want you to try your best. Do the work. Don't mooch off the system. Don't expect regular citizens to pay your way. Stop looking at the government for handouts, because nothing is free. Understand this. Nothing is free. You're saying, you may be saying, well, I'm not paying for it, it's being paid for me. Guess what? You know who's paying for it? Me, people like me. And that's not fair to us. That's not right. Okay? All I do is ask you to do the work, pay your own way, be a responsible adult. Now, do universities and colleges get away with this crap? Is it a little too much? How they are, the interest rates and what they're charging for tuition, all that? Yeah, probably. But again, okay, I don't know what else to tell you about that. It's a free capitalistic society, okay? If you don't like what that university is charging, there are cheaper alternatives, okay? Besides, right now, to be honest with you, college is useless. I don't care if you're going to Harvard Law, I don't care if you're going to Yale Medical School. The degree you're getting is useless. Most likely, you are being indoctrinated, okay, for a left-wing agenda, all right? You're better going to the trade school today. Plumbing, auto mechanics, all that. You can make amazing living off that stuff, okay? College is worthless, useless. It didn't used to be, but it is now, unfortunately. And again, that's the route you still decide to choose to go. Just remember this, 18 years old, you are an adult. So whatever papers you sign, if you're not sure, you better have your parents or get an attorney even to be there with you and explain it to you. Otherwise, you signed it on your own accord. Now, be responsible for it. That's all I ask. it's even starting to get a little bit easier. I really don't mean to try to sound like be a shit or anything like that, but that's just I'm just preaching what I believe. Okay, I don't expect anybody to pay my bills but me. I don't look for no government handouts. I never will, never have, never will. Okay? I will live on the street first before I accept anything from the government. And trust me, I'm a survivalist. I know how to survive anywhere. It's not the greatest way of living, but I'll be living regardless, and I'll be eating. I know how to live off the land. I know how to hunt without a rifle, without a firearm of any kind. I know how to do all that stuff. So, that's called my gym Kia. And call that, martial arts classes, you go, that's my gym Kia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. We'll put this back. We'll do our last set of tricep push downs. Then onto our forearms. And then finito capito. Now I'm proud of all my ancestry that I have. Sicilian, some Puerto Rican, Irish, and some very little Cherokee Nation from what I understand, from my mother's side. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, I am red, white, and blue all the way through American. To me, that's my nationality. So as from this day forward, if anybody asks me my nationality or an ethnicity, I'm gonna say American, because that's what I am. And I will never apologize for it. Let's do this. Do the work. Whew. Again, as you can see, that's the whole stack. You see the very bottom there. Again, now I weigh 200, and like I said, I weighed myself the other day. Since I've lost 3 pounds, I'm 217 pounds, but still, I'm 217 pounds. So I don't know how impressive that really is, doing that whole stack. It's not easy though, I'll tell you that right now. Hold on a second here. No. I don't think I have the bench light up, but oh well, that's okay. All right. Here we go. Whew. Into the forearms, baby. Don't be looking at the people's strudel. I'm just kidding. Take a joke. Also, it's a reminder, if you ever plan on doing heavy workouts, it's always best to have somebody there with you to spot you, to prevent any kind of injuries, especially, God forbid, if you plan on benching like 300 plus pounds on a bench, a flat bench, you pull that off and it comes down crushing your chest. That's bad, brother. That's bad, sister. That's really bad. So whenever you're going to do a heavy workout, make sure you always have a partner, somebody there to spot you. Just make sure there ain't no drill sergeants pushing you further than you need to go. Because remember, nobody knows your body better than you, okay? Whew. Ooh. Well, that happens. Sometimes you just can't hold it anymore. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Woo. Take a quick break. Then we'll go to overgrip. Then we'll be done. Gotta say, for the first workout for 2023, pretty good. Make this your year, people. Make your dreams come true, or things you always set out to do but never finished, finish them. You start something, finish it. Don't half-ass it. Don't start something and then don't finish. That's a very bad habit to have and a very bad mentality. You should always finish what you start. Almost there. Complete it, finish it, never quit. Oh. back here. Excellent. Thank you for joining me on the first workout of 2023. God willing, there'll be more to come, a lot more. And again, don't forget, I will be making a whole series of Hapkido videos from white belt all the way to first dan black of a whole curriculum. Anybody with any ideas to help me format that, please reach out to me. I'd really appreciate it. Other than that, hope you had a great New Year's Eve and a great New Year's Day. This is our year to make things happen. Okay, so whatever goals you set, complete them, finish them. Okay, you start something, finish it. All right, so remember, God bless, and always do it work.